Call this meeting to order. In accordance with the requirements of the New Jersey statutes regarding open public meeting, notice of this meeting was legally advertised in the Courier Post and the South Jersey Times and posted on the bulletin board in the municipal building. Fire exits are located during the double doors to your left and right. Please silence all mobile devices. Would you please rise for the flag salute? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call vote. Ms. Donato?
Here.
Mr. Longfellow?
Here.
Ms. Pasqualone?
Here.
Mr. Perry? Mr. Fazio? Mayor Gattinelli?
Here.
Mr. Platt?
Present.
Mr. Gonter?
Here.
At this time, I would ask for a chairman pro tem, a motion from the council members.
I'll make a motion for Sean Longfellow.
I have a second on that.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Mr. Longfellow, I turn it over to you.
All right, at this time, we will have a mayoral proclamation of recognition for T for Texas, Luke Ridgway, Kit Ridgway, Becca Ridgway, and Faith Antel.
I want to introduce everyone to our T for Texas supporters. They actually came up with an idea themselves to be very unselfish, and they wanted to donate some clothing and toys to those folks in Texas that suffered through the hurricane this year. With that thought in mind, they decided to also bake some cookies and make some lemonade and ask for some donations. And other baked goods. And they wanted to donate the money and their time. So they spent a weekend and had folks drive by, pick up some great goods, some great lemonade, which I was able to try myself, which was fantastic. And they were able to award the folks down south and Texas $1,400, which we're really proud of them. $2,000, excuse me, Mom just told me $2,000. I apologize, so that's awesome. We look at the kids these days and, we see them on, their iPads and their phones and this and that, but they do hear, they absorb, they see what's going on in the world, and for them to take it upon themselves to do that, it just goes to show their parents are very much involved in their lives, and they showed them how to support others, and I think that's fantastic. So we want to support them with a proclamation. We live in an ever-changing environment, and on August 25th, 2017, Hurricane Harvey, a Category 4 hurricane, struck the state of Texas, and it left a path of destruction resulting in the loss of 76 people's lives and an economic loss between $70 to $200 billion. And in many cases, the homeowners who lost everything had little or no insurance. As adults, we struggle to comprehend these terrible losses, as do our children, and 4 children of Washington Township recognize the losses and realize the impact on children in Texas. They came up with the idea to donate their toys and clothes to those who had lost their lives in the hurricane. And recognizing this would not be enough, they got together and came up with Tea for Texas, selling baked goods, lemonade, and accepting donations. They held their event on September 8th, 9th, and 10th of 2017 for 3 hours each day. Washington Township residents, neighbors, and friends responded, and they were able to raise over $2,000 to donate to the Red Cross. As mayor and the Township Council of Township of Washington, Gloucester County recognized their efforts, their dedication, and demonstration of no matter how old you are, anyone can make a difference. I further proclaim and recognize Faith Antel, age 7, Luke Ridgway, age 8, Kit Ridgway, age 7, and Becca Ridgway, age 6, all students from the Township of Washington Wedgwood School, as superstar citizens and our future leaders of tomorrow. Thank you.
Nothing. You only try.
Yes, the mayor's going to do it. There's forms already. Say again?
We would also like to recognize McGruff, the crime dog, if you would come up and see us right now.
Make sure.
Swear or affirm.
Oh, yeah, I do, if you have.
Raise your right hand and repeat
Hold on a
after
second.
me.
We got an official, I don't know that you want to do a real Bible. It's like sacrilegious.
I'm not sure. I have no idea.
Repeat after me. I, McGruff, the crime dog, do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the government established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, so help me God. I do further solemnly swear or affirm that I will impartially and justly perform all the duties of a crime dog of the Washington Township Police Department according to the best of my ability. So help me God. Congratulations.
What a meeting.
Looks like Howard's coat.
Congratulations, McGruff. Look forward to working with you.
Think drug forfeiture funds, so not that. Think drug forfeiture funds, not tax dollars.
Oh, okay.
Great job, man.
Good, Daddy.
I got this.
Thank you, sir.
This time I'll ask for a motion for the bill list for October 11th, 2017. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second? Any discussion? Roll call.
Ms. Donato?
Yes.
Mr. Longfellow?
Yes.
Ms. Pasqualone?
Yes.
I'm going to make a motion to table the minutes from September 27, 2017, as Councilman Pasqualone was not able to be here for an unexcused absence. Do I have a second?
Excused.
I'm sorry, an excused absence for September 27, 2017. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Roll call.
Ms. Donato?
Yes.
Mr. Longfellow?
Yes.
Ms. Pasqualone?
Yes.
Sorry. We're going to move on to ordinances at this time. Ordinance 29-2017, this is an ordinance amending Chapter 100, Article 2 of the Code of the Township of Washington Open Space Trust Fund. This is a motion to introduce. Do I have that motion?
Just no public hearing and adoption will be on October 25th.
Yes, sir.
I'll make that motion.
Second?
Any discussion? Roll call.
Ms. Donato?
Yes.
Mr. Longfellow?
Yes.
Ms. Pasqualone?
Yes.
Moving on to ordinance 30, 2017. This is an ordinance rezoning the property known as Block 112.01, lots 14 and 15.01 from its current neighborhood commercial zoning to highway commercial. This is a public hearing. Do I have a motion to open to the public?
No, I'm sorry, this is
These are all for
introduction.
introduction.
This is introduction, sir. Public hearing and adoption will be on November the 8th.
All right. So this is a
Motion to introduce me.
motion to introduce.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Okay. Any discussion on that?
Nope.
Roll call.
Ms. Donato?
Yes.
Mr. Longfellow?
Yes.
Ms. Pasqualone?
Yes.
Ordinance 31-2017. This is an ordinance amending Chapter 229 of the Code of the Township of Washington Taxation. This is a motion to introduce. The public hearing and adoption will be on August 25th, 2017.
October 25th, sir.
What did I say?
You said August.
August.
October 25th, 2017. Motion to introduce. Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Any discussion?
Roll call.
Roll call.
Ms. Donato?
Yes.
Mr. Longfellow?
Yes.
Ms. Pasqualone?
Yes.
Mr. Longfellow, can I have there's an added ordinance that I want to have you consider. Can we make a motion to add ordinance 32 to the agenda, then once we vote on the motion, then we can go over the ordinance?
Can you just read it by name?
Just a motion to add the ordinance to the current agenda.
Okay. I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? No.
Motion carries. The ordinance is beyond for introduction this evening. It's going to be ordinance 32-2017, amending ordinance 25-2017, and we're going to introduce it by title. The title will be an ordinance amending a chapter of the Code of the Township of Washington, Chapter 260, Vehicles and Traffic on Private Property. Just by way of explanation, the prior ordinance imposed Title 39, Authority, Motor Vehicle Authority and Enforcement Procedures at the Park Place development. There were two streets that were left out of that ordinance, and the streets are, Anina, do you have those streets? Palabin,
D-I-N.
P-A-L-A-B-I-N, and Regency. And also, we have to modify the name of the homeowners association. We're working on that as well. So we can introduce it by title this evening to add those two streets for no parking and for Title 39 enforcement. And I would need a motion to introduce by title, and the public hearing and adoption would be on October 25th, 2017.
Okay, do we have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Ms. Donato?
Yes.
Mr. Longfellow?
Yes.
Ms. Pasqualone?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to move on to resolutions at this time. I'd like a motion to table Resolution 308, 309, and add Resolution 310. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, I'm going to make a motion for a consent agenda for all resolutions on this agenda, starting with 295, resolution approving large gathering application for Washington Township Fire District. 296, resolution authorizing the township to solicit bids for snow plowing services for the 2017-18 season. 297, resolution authorizing advertisement requests for proposals for financial services. 298, resolution approving and authorizing liens on real property of the Township of Washington for maintenance work performed by the Township of Washington.
Mr. Longfellow, just on 297, I think you said RFPs for financial services as for professional services.
Professional services.
Thank you.
299, resolution canceling taxes for totally disabled veteran. 300, resolution accepting a performance bond and escrow for Wawa 388 Egg Harbor Road project. Resolution 301, resolution accepting a performance bond and escrow for Cross Development LLC Caliber Collision. Resolution 302, resolution authorizing change order number 1 final for Lake Avenue Erosion Stabilization Project. 303, resolution awarding a contract for Whitman Drive Culvert Head Wall improvements. Resolution 304, this is a resolution for the release of a maintenance bond and escrow for Virtua Health Washington Ambulatory Care Center. Resolution 305, resolution for renewal of an inactive liquor license for Blue House LLC. Resolution 306, this is a resolution awarding a contract to Showcase Graphics LLC for Township of Washington calendars for clean communities and recycling. Resolution 307, resolution awarding a contract to Nissan of Turnersville to purchase one Nissan Frontier King Cab pickup. Resolution 309 and 308 and 309 were removed, and Resolution 310 has been added, and that resolution is resolution appointing McGruff the Crime Dog to Washington Township Police Department. Do I have a second?
You motioned?
I make the motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion on any of the resolutions?
That's an honorary thing from McGruff, by the way, right?
Yes.
It's an honorary place, not a real.
Yeah. Would you like me to put it in there as honorary?
You say-
Resolution appointing McGruff the crime dog as an honorary member to the Washington
You
Township Police
missed it, Sean,
Department.
that's okay. No
Doesn't
problem.
include fringe benefits.
No fringe benefits,
Okay.
no additional salary.
Can I
to be
roll call
incurred.
vote, please?
Roll call.
Ms. Donato?
Yes.
Mr. Longfellow?
Yes.
Ms. Pasqualone?
Yes.
Okay, at this time, I'd like to open to the public. Do I have a
We
motion?
have some old business and new business.
Yeah, do you want to give this back to me?
You want to do this first?
Yeah,
All right.
might as well.
Does anyone have any old business?
No old business.
New business?
New business. So for Board of Education, Wedgwood Dominic Renzi was recognized as New Jersey State Teacher of the Year. This year, we're having one-on-ones with the laptop from pre-K through high school. And I just wanted to mention the trunk or treat October 28th at Washington Lake Park. And also for economic development, we are currently conducting interviews for the economic development officer. And then we're also working on ways to streamline and improve some of the processes in terms of business application. That's all.
Okay, Councilwoman Donato?
Yes. Are you reporting on?
I'll go last.
Okay. Just that this Saturday, the Food Truck Festival, let me just get my details out for you. Okay, so Saturday, October 14th, from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., admission is $5. Kids under 10 are free. It is at Washington Lake Park, so there is free parking. It's in the amphitheater area, and there are, it's the Just Jersey Fest rolling into the Township of Washington. There's food, beer, music, fun, a sangria garden, and they're saying to bring like your appetite, lawn chairs, pop-ups, blankets. No dogs permitted, sorry. And we're super excited about that, about our first annual food truck festival. And then the following day, to work off what you ate all night, there is the Mothers Matter 5K on October 15th at Washington Lake Park. The run begins at 9 a.m. I believe you can still register until October 12th for $25, and day of race is $30. And I believe Councilman Longfellow and Councilwoman Pasqualone are joining me. We're going to run it, so hope to see you there.
Okay, the only thing I have at this time is Community Cleanup Day is Saturday, the 14th, be at 9 a.m. at the softball building, Lot J. It's where we'll all be meeting to start and then divide up into various locations. If you can make it out there to help out cleaning up our town for that few hours in the morning. There'll be a barbecue afterwards, and then if you're still hungry, you can make your way down to the food fest further down in the park. That's all I have at this time. Would you like to?
Yes. I have to leave early for work, but I will be taking the rest of the call from my phone to answer any questions.
Rest of the meeting?
Yes, rest of the meeting.
Okay, so we're just going to sort of, the next business is going to be the reports, or we did reports?
We did that.
We did that, that happened.
So the next thing we have on the agenda is going to be public portion. We'll wait till Dana gets to her car. and then-
have it.
All right, so you already, are you called in?
She's already connected.
Okay, so you're still connected, so we're still rolling.
All right. Do I have a motion to open to the public?
I'll make the motion.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone from the public wishing to speak? Seeing none, do I have a motion to close to the public?
I'll make that motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
At this time, we will adjourn the meeting. Our next meeting is October 25th, 2017 at 7 o'clock p.m. Thank you all for coming.